Let's continue our discussion in Word, and I'm going to actually extend out to Microsoft Edge here in a little bit, but let's just stick with Word for a second. So I have a paper homework assignment here that I assigned this summer, not actually on the date that you're seeing at the top, but that does bring up one other thing. Here at the top, what you're seeing, and you notice those are kind of grayed out, this is called a header, and I can insert a header by going to the Insert menu. And then over here you'll see headers and footers. And the idea behind a header and a footer, clearly the header is at the top and the footer would be at the bottom. So let's go ahead and insert a footer. And I'm just going to put a blank footer down here. And you can see it says type here. So I'm going to say page 1. And then notice it's underneath this dashed line. So I'm going to double click back in the main section. And now if this were to actually extend to another page, you would see the header is there again at the top of the page. And the footer is also there. And it says page 1. It's not. It's page 2, right? And there's a way to make it do that. I'm not going to get into that because I don't remember what it is and I don't want to study it too much. I don't do that very often. But there's headers and footers, so that's kind of a good thing. And you'll notice here are some instructions, and it's all bold-faced. I did use a superscript right here. That's just a 0, or an O rather, that I superscripted. And then I did not use the fraction here for 3/4. I could have. You'll see another superscript over here for the acceleration due to gravity being meters per second squared. And then down in here you'll see that I use bullet points. Then I have this diagram that I brought in. This is a drawing, an image from another textbook. And we want to draw a free body diagram on this, so I want to take a look at that as a possibility. So how do I do a drawing? So you'll see the draw menu up here. Now this is going to assume that I have some sort of a pen and a tablet. This is not a standard computer thing. This has to be some sort of a pen or a tablet that I have so that I can draw. So let's take a look at that. All right, so what I can do, if I click on the black pen here, I can draw in black. And if I click on the red pen, I can draw stuff in red. You'll notice this weight right here. There's a blue arrow pointing down indicating the weight, right? I don't want that red circle anymore, so I'm going to go to eraser, and I'm going to erase that circle. I want to draw my other forces on this bucket also in blue. So I click or tap, in this case, the red highlighter. Then I'll tap the down arrow that you see there, and I'll click on the blue. And let me go to a slightly larger circle. So this is going to give me slightly larger line when I draw. And at A, I'm going to draw a blue line. Then I happen to know and I happen to know my statics that's going to go from A to B. But C, I'm not quite sure what direction C is going to be, so I'm going to draw an X component of C and a Y component of C. And so you can see how that drawing is taking place in Microsoft Word. All right, but Microsoft Word is not necessarily my favorite. Now I use it when I run keys and stuff like that, but when I do comments on student grades, I don't use Word. So let's eliminate, let's just eliminate all of that. Eliminate the draw, get rid of my arrows here. Okay, I think I'm good. I like to use Microsoft Edge, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this file and I'm going to do a save as, and I'm going to save it as a PDF file. So that's an Acrobat file. Well, generically it's a PDF, portable document format, I think is what that stands for. I won't swear to that. When I do that, it opens it up in Adobe Acrobat. I don't really want that though. So you can see sample 2 as a PDF. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click sample 02. And one of my choices is open with Microsoft Edge. And there may be better drawing programs in Microsoft Edge. I have no debate that that might be the case, but this is the one that I use quite a bit. Let me scroll up a little bit, and I want to make this bigger. And then I go to Draw right here, and I click the down arrow, and I'm going to draw it in blue again. It's already in blue. And I can click the thickness. I can make it really thick. That's definitely thicker than I want. And I can thin it out. And I could use the insert button and the arrows in Microsoft Word. That might look better, but I'm not for this example. So there's my force at A. And then here's CX. This is A. And CY. Okay, so there's just some drawing possibilities that you might use as you're working with Word and or PDF documents. It's maybe not super common, but I use it on occasion and I kind of like it, so thought I'd show it to you. Okay, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you.